train. This is carrying, well, these are empty on the way out. See how it says Procore? It says Procore. I just want to erase the P and have it say Rocore. Rocore, Rocore. Go, Rocore. Oh, there, see Rocore. Oh, I can snap a shot of that. Let's do that. Oh, this one doesn't say anything. All right. Well, this is fun. Let's see if anybody comes up here. Steve, our fantastic candle dipper, is willing to work on the groundskeeping. Thank God. And it's got some burn piles out here. We got all the fruit trees pruned. Okay, that's apricot. It's already blooming. It's pruned. It's a burn pile. Oh, I thought there was another burn pile down here. I think we have to burn those pallets. Well, I'll get Steve out here later and see if we can burn some more. And then he's going to come out and hack this rose bush down about halfway, and that rose tree. And the rosemary looks good. All right, whoops. So uneven over here. Hi, whoever's there. I can't tell who it is unless you say something on the chat if I'm looking down. The dog pen looks pretty good. We got to get rid of that olive tree. Sorry, no oaks here. Hi, young old boy. I always call you young old boy. Brody, good to see you, Brody. Yeah, that olive tree doesn't really need to be in the dog's pen. We've cut it down every year and it just goes like a weed once we start watering. So yeah, none of these olive trees are supposed to be this high if they're for harvesting, for olives. They're more for shade because I wasn't here. I've only been here like 4 years. So they're really high, but they provide great shade. And in the summer, it's my only shade. Those olive trees down there, I brought back to life last year by putting a soaker hose there in case we wanted to transplant them over to where we were trying to build a little RV spot with housing, but we got turned down for the RVs. But we have to go back to the county and talk to them about building some houses because we know we can build. They'd call it employee housing, but we'd call it co-laborer housing. We know we can build that. But supposedly just not the RVs. And honestly, I didn't want the RVs anyway. You think I want worldlings, boomer worldlings pulling in here? You know, in their huge 40-foot boomer RVs like ours right over there. No, I did not really want that. So anyway, we have to still try to get some housing though for community and co-laborers. And there's a family living in that RV now and in this one. So we have 5 people living in these 2 RVs. Mark, Rattel, and Maida and their 2 kids. And then Mark's mom, Grandma Marcy. So burn piles look good. I didn't know there were only 2. Oh, I think somebody hauled away some of the brush. Okay, so there's a 3rd burn pile. And then this is going to be turned into a chapel eventually with a place to sleep up above. That's the plan anyway. And then we got the peach tree and the apple tree pruned. There's apple already blooming, peach starting to bud. And then I don't know what that one is, but I'm glad it's still there for a little shade because that's going to be my bedroom. that top layer there. No, it'll be for hopefully someone who wants to live here semi-monastically. Crispy! Hi, Crispy. Hi, Bangladeshi. This is California over here. Anyway, so that is still being restored. We're waiting. Right now we're doing a huge run of, it's probably going to be 200 icons. We're making a whole bunch for the only bookstore we're willing to do, which is Awakenings bookstore at St. Lawrence and Felton, where Father Luke was a priest. He's the one that did all the icons, so we're doing them. Now, you see the cactus over there also. Yeah, it's a little tiny spot. We have an 8,000 square foot warehouse over there that has a beeswax candle factory in it and an icon print mounting shop. And then we live in there in our warehouse ominium. My husband calls it barn dominion. Oh, you want me to show myself? No, I don't usually do that. If you go through my hundreds of videos, especially my first one when I was a lot younger, 3 or 4 years ago, you can see me there. Yeah, I have some good videos. I think the one that got the most views was my son hacking the rose bush, pruning it with a machete 1 year, 3 years ago. Yeah, so scroll through those. I know it's a lot, but I don't want to show my face today because it's Great Lent and it's Tuesday. I did anoint myself with oil though, and I'm trying to smile. So anyway, Vladimir replanted that cactus that was dying. So as you can see now, there's still a lot of cleanup to do. This is why we do pray for someone to come that's Orthodox, that wants to live in a loose-knit community near a church and near a women's monastery, actually. But we do need a guy. We need a male here, preferably someone that has some income, perhaps because of I don't know. So far, the people here do have little Social Security, little IHSS for caretaking. One person, yeah. So we got our Social Security. So anyway, no, I don't travel. Oh, Therapia, great. Really? Oh gosh, Crispy. Yeah, I would go up there and say, listen to Saint Sophrony and don't bother with Western psychology, especially if it comes from atheist, materialist Marxists, like, well, at least atheists like Freud and occultists like Jung. Let's not integrate our shadow. What do you say? Okay, I'll have to go look, Crispy. I'm sure I could submit something. Well, I don't know if they'd want me, but I'm too, I don't know. I can't get unfocused. I've got to focus on icons. God's been showing me, like, I really have to be the CEO of unionofallicons.com because it's doing so well. Unionofallicons.com. Like I said, we're printing about 200 right now. But just because I'm out here, I want to tell you what we want to do is rototill this flat area here so that we can maybe add wood chips, because the grass looks nice now, but in September it'll be 10 foot high of weeds like those over there. 8 foot high. You won't be able to walk out here. So I'd like to rototill it and then put something down. I don't want to do visqueen because that's so ugly, but maybe cedar chips. But I don't know. At least it looks pretty now for a little while. And I'm still, thank you, Save the Soil. I'm trying to be careful. Yeah, I have to finish my book. I don't even want to publish it anymore, but people told me now I have to. So I think it's perfect. Now that I don't want to publish it, I'm being told I have to. That's kind of a good position to be in, rather than the vainglorious one in 2018, where I didn't even attend to my mom's deathbed properly because I was so vainglorious as to be writing my book, and I had to go see my book coach. I don't know. I mean, that was weird. Do you ever find old things that you think you already repented of as far as sin, and then you realize, oh, I haven't even begun to repent of that because God reveals layers underneath what you thought you did? And then he shows you not only more of what you did that was sin, but what you didn't do that was sin, leaving out works of mercy and loving your neighbor. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. But we are in Lent now, so we can do this. Hi, Kristen. Look at all these olives. See, nobody came to pick the olives. So here they are. And luckily, I guess they don't poison the olive trees because they're still alive. Yeah, we need to get a crew out here. Mother Catherine said her sister may know somebody that can just get a whole crew. At least we could do the ones that are shorter over there. And then a couple of, you can do up pretty high on these. But look, they still have olives on them. Yeah, Lord help me. I can't do everything. Oh, my book? No, you didn't like it though. See, I got to put a big sign on it with a circle across the cover with a red line, the red circle. Do not buy this book if you're Orthodox. No, I understand what you're saying though, Kristen. It's only for people on the outside. It's only for crazy. It's for all those women that Andrew talks to on his channel or on TikTok or somewhere. Andrew of the Crucible. I can't even watch those. But I don't know how we'd get it into the hands of those women. Well, I could always talk to him. Yeah, he might plug the book on his channel once it's done. I don't know. But I am going to finish it. And, I'm giving it to Mother Nectaria, so it's up to her. So far, she thinks it's good. So anyway, all right. That was fun. Only 10 minutes. So I showed you guys everything. Oh, olive salty. Yeah, I need to make sure I get enough salt during the fast so I don't kill my husband like last year where he almost died of low sodium in the ER. They said we came in just in time because we started eating vegan. There's Bear. We started eating vegan last year for Lent, and I forgot to add salt to all the split peas and lentils. Oh, I'm glad you loved it. Okay, Save the Soil. Have a great day. God bless you. Ah, Bear. He's quiet. So if Buddy were here, I'd show you. So he had those open wounds on his side, those big holes, bloody holes. He has to be on antibiotics for maybe the rest of his life, but at least for 6 months. Oh, no. No, it's okay, slow boy. I don't want you to gush, but it's okay to gush. But gushing here is good because it's not face-to-face, so I can't be too proud. But I'm glad you did think it's worth publishing then. Okay, good. I figured that because the first half was where you were saying it was a little, I don't know if it scandalized you or something. But the second half of your email, I know you did like it. So I wasn't going to let it stop me. But I definitely, gave me a caveat as to marketing really has to be towards people that are not healed, that are not Christians, that are complete controlaholic, pagan, whatever, heterodox, atheist women. Oh, good. I'm glad you thought it was good. Yay. Anyway, I wrote it so long ago, you guys. I dictated it in 2018. And I can't change it too much. Like, I now have totally different feelings about the whole getting married part, which I'm not even going to go into. But it's all good. Here I am, married. I love Elias. But I went through a lot in the last, 3 years on that and had to go talk to Mother Markella about it and stuff. But the book, I might still edit it a little. But anyway, well, you're a prude. I know. Well, I'm a prude now. Now I'm the biggest prude, which is fun. I like being a prude. I can handle violence, on movies and TV shows, but I don't like whenever there's sex. I can't take it. Yep. So we are watching Severance, which doesn't have too much. Well, there was one scene, but I just hold my hands up like that. Oh, see my lovely old hands, you guys. Lent. Remembrance of death. Okay, you start noticing, oh, whoa. Look at the skeleton under there. Oh, someday I'm going to be a skeleton. It's kind of really cool, actually. I'll be 67, but I don't know. I'm reading Tolstoy's. Well, I read Confessions, which is crazy because he was such an apostate. He did not like the Orthodox Church. But then I read The Death of Ivan Ilyich, which I highly recommend. It's a very minute, detailed exploration of a man in his mind, what he's going through psychologically as he dies without God. But anyway, it is useful to contemplate your deteriorating fleshly body in Lent. So now I'm actually going to go. I printed about 80 icons this morning, or 40. And now I'm going to go really do my prayer rule. Mother Catherine gave me stuff to do. So I'm trying to be obedient. And then tonight we have the Great Canon again, second night, which we did last night, which was absolutely transcendently lovely and beautiful. And I suddenly remembered to make prostrations in the middle of it. That was great. All right, guys, God bless you, and we will see you again soon, and I'll try to get up here more. I'm so happy that you stayed on for me. I really haven't been up here lately, but I love it. I need the encouragement, and I encourage you all. Press into the Great Lent, and just suffer. Watch your news, guard your mind, watch the suffering, deal with your thoughts, get rid of Satan. All that stuff. Okay. Bye. Lord have mercy. Amen.